Hi, sixth graders. We are here with McKenna, my daughter, who's a seventh grader, and she's gonna help us with the chapter 2, lesson 4 experiment on changing state freezing. So this video is for anybody who does not have the materials at home to do this experiment, but does wish to use this as one of their choice board activities this week. So McKenna's gonna help us see what happens in this experiment. Okay, so she's got all of her materials ready. Our procedure, step 1, is to dry the outside of a can with the paper towel. So this is just a can that we had today from Pineapple Tidbits. We had on our pizza, so we cut the label off and cleaned the can up, and we're gonna use it for our experiment. Step 2 is to place 3 heaping teaspoons of salt into the bottom of the can.
This is a teaspoon, right?
Perfect, yep. And since she's got a container that has a spout, this makes it a little bit easier, but 3 teaspoons of salt into the bottom of the can. I'm so grateful she's helping me today. Good job. Step 2, the second part, is to fill the can about halfway full of ice. So after you get that salt in there, then, forgot to give you an ice spoon, huh? We're gonna fill the container up about halfway full of ice.
I don't want to touch it with both hands.
Perfect. About halfway? Mm-hmm. Awesome. And then we're gonna, step 3, add 3 more teaspoonful of salt. Good job, Kenna. And step 4, we're gonna add some more ice until the can is almost filled. And then once the can's almost filled, we're gonna add some more salt on top. That looks great. So, yeah.
How much?
Pour it in there. Wow. That looks good. You got it. Okay. At this point, Kenna's going to mix the ice salt mixture with a metal spoon, or if you have like a sturdy dowel rod or stick, you can use that as well. And we're gonna try to mix it for about a minute. And it's kind of full, so it's gonna be difficult to mix, but just trying to really mix that ice with the salt.
This is really cold.
That's why we kind of layered salt and ice, then salt and ice, just trying to get a good mix. And remember that salt, that's okay, is going to lower the freezing point of water. So it's not necessarily melting the ice. That's a big misconception about why we use salt on our roads in the winter. It's not to melt what's there. It's to lower the point at which our liquid turns to a solid. So it gives us more time before our roads freeze. It has to be much colder out in the winter before our roads freeze, because salt lowers that freezing temperature. So we're making this mixture really, really cold right now, lowering the freezing point. All right, Kenna, I'm gonna let you put that spoon down. I'm gonna stop the video. We're gonna wait about 3 to 5 minutes, and the next time this video comes on, we're gonna see what the outside of that can looks like. Thank you. Okay, we are back here with our metal can, and as you can see on the outside of the can, if we zoom in here, we see solid ice forming. So I'm gonna go ahead and just scratch this. Okay, again, we can see the solid ice that's forming and chunking off here on the side. Okay, that's your experiment for lesson 2, or chapter 2, lesson 4, changing state freezing.